So it seems that a lot of brands are releasing something in preparation for the Olympics, which are due to happen soon in France. So in today's video we're gonna have a look at a release which is coming from Asics, and this one will be based on a pair of running shoes from back in 2000. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're going to have a look at a pair of running shoes which is coming from Asics, and as I said earlier, this one will be a release in preparation for the Olympic Games which are happening in Paris soon. So let's go ahead and also take the shoes out of the box guys, which as you can see will come in the regular box in this brown color, which will have the big Asics logo on top of the lid. So let's just go ahead and take them out guys. So in today's video we're gonna have a look at an interesting release for this Asics GT 2160 Paris. As I said earlier guys, it seems that this range dropped for the first time around 2000 as a pair of running shoes, and now for this preparing Olympic Games, this one got released in this Paris release, which will come at least here in the UK for the retail price of £125, which will be around 140 US dollars, making this one a very affordable pair of running shoes, which for sure will bring a very breathable upper and the very well-known gel material used for this midsole, which for sure feels actually quite comfortable underfoot. So according to the Asics website, this release will be packed with the Asics technology that athletes and non-athletes alike have come to know and love over the years. And this cream and yellow pair will keep the heritage trainer's iconic design language intact with a segmented midsole and gel technology, which for sure will make this one quite comfortable. But of course, as the price will actually be quite average, the upper will bring a lot of synthetic materials, but if you don't have anything against these materials, I would say that this one is a very strong competitor on the market right now. But at least for me, as I have a skinny feet, I feel that this one is slightly a bit on the chunky side. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper, as most of these releases, we're gonna have a mix of a few materials. As a base layer, we're gonna have this open style mesh, which for sure will give this pair a very good breathability. So this one will actually be available for all of this upper and also for the tongue as well. So on top of this very breathable mesh, we're also gonna have some other overlays, which all of them will be synthetic. And this one will be available here at the front of the tobo section and also on the sides, at the lacing system, in the midfoot for this Asics design lines, and also covering partially at the back of the foot as well. So this one will come in a creamish color, which will also have a lot of orange and silver accents. And here at the back we're also gonna have some volt green as well. As in for the actual lacing system, for this one we're gonna have your normal punch out holes, which will keep in place these off-white flat laces. And underneath these laces guys, as I said earlier, we're gonna have the same mesh material in this open style, which I need to admit that underneath will have a decent amount of padding, which for sure will stay quite nice on top of your foot. But as you can see at the top of this tongue, we're gonna have a different mesh in this gray and black color, which on top will have this Asics rubberized material. As I said earlier, in the midfoot we're gonna have this Asics design lines, which will come in this silver and black color, which I would say that they are actually quite minimal. So for sure the level of breathability will be good in the midfoot as well. So finishing here towards the back, guys, as I said earlier, we're gonna have a lot of mesh and this synthetic leather on top, which will have also written the GT2160 on the lateral side. You're also gonna have this gel pod here at the back, and just above this section we're also gonna have the same mesh material as the one used here at the top of the tongue. Going now inside of the shoe, guys, for this one we're gonna have this white lining, which underneath will have a very good amount of padding, which for sure will keep your foot quite good in place. And also at the bottom we're gonna have this foam insole in this white color, which here at the heel section will have imprinted in this black color the Asics logo, the lettering, and also the GT2160. So now, guys, we can go to this foam midsole in this creamish color, which has a very interesting design. This one also have some orange lines as well here on the lateral side. We're also gonna have this gel inserts here at the heel section, which for sure you can feel it straight after putting the shoes on. So for sure I feel that this one actually gives a very good level of comfort. So now, guys, we can finish with this rubber outsole in this off-white color, which I need to admit that feels actually quite thick, but nevertheless this one it's quite flexible, and for sure I feel that this one gives a very good grip. We're also gonna have this foam exposed here at the heel section and also at the front in few places. We're also gonna have this stability clip here in the midfoot as well in this gray color. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for me, as I have a skinny feet, for this one I went with my true to size, and I need to admit that this one feels actually a bit too roomy. So most definitely I would suggest that if you have normal and skinny feet, to try to go with a half size down. And in case you have wide feet, guys, it's either you can stay with this true to size if you want it to be a bit snug, but if you want it to be slightly a bit roomy, you just need to go with a half size up, and that will be just fine. So overall, guys, this release coming from Asics for this GT2160, which is actually a Paris exclusive release for this upcoming Olympic Games. In my opinion, it's looking quite nice in this specific colorway, which will just have some orange, green and silver accents throughout. And I would say that for the retail price of just 125 pounds or 140 US dollars, this one will bring some decent materials, but for sure don't expect too much. I would say that even if these materials are just synthetic ones, giving that we're gonna have for most of this upper a lot of mesh material, this one it's actually quite comfortable and very breathable as well. Of course, the actual midsole will also give a very good level of comfort as well, giving that we're gonna have this gel technology. But as I said earlier, at least for me, as I have skinny feet, this one feels slightly a bit chunky, and if I'm not mistaken, this one will be available in other colors as well, in case you don't like this specific colorway. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this brand new release coming from Asics for this GT2160 Paris. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching!